Semen retention, body gains, and chiseled abs. Everybody want to know about the chiseled abs. How could they get their stomach as chiseled as possible? Men, women, as small as possible. I have a few things that I do, some things I experimented with, and some things that I don't never want to do again. The first thing is cardio. I love cardio. It puts me in the calorie deficit, and I could do it. I could do it for a long time. I actually can do cardio more than I can do weightlifting because I love it so much. But cardio runs a risk of burning off muscle. So when I do cardio, I make sure that my protein is up there, at least about a half a gram to a gram of protein per pound of body weight. You hear what I'm saying? So cardio is real good, but you have to limit it and you have to stretch it out. We're not talking about an hour of cardio every day for 2 weeks so you can lose a certain amount of weight. Nah. You're going to lose muscle too. You're going to look stringy and your muscles is going to look like beef jerky instead of that plump steak look. You hear what I'm saying? You gotta be on your proteins. No more than about 20 minutes a day, unless you did a dirty bulk and you got a lot of body fat. Then you can up it up to 30 minutes to 45 minutes. But you don't want to be doing a lot of cardio until you get that muscle base. Because if you do all this cardio and you don't have no muscle base, you're going into a calorie deficit. Then once all of the fat in the water is off, what is going to be left? Skin and bones, right? So before you even do any of this, make sure that you have a muscle base. You have to make sure of that. The second one is high reps. Oh, in order for me to get abs, let me do 100 sit-ups, 300 crunchies, and all of this. Nah, that's a lie. Abs are made in the kitchen. It is true. So no matter how many high reps you do, it's not going to burn the amount of calories that you need to start burning off fat, getting water off, and revealing the muscle underneath. That's what getting chiseled is, revealing the muscle underneath. And the way you get that is to be in a calorie deficit, have low body fat and low water. Then you can reveal it. There's many ways to do that. But high reps, 20, 30, 40, 50 reps. I'm going to do 100 side bends on this side and 100 side bends on that side for chiseled obliques. Nah. It's not burning the amount of calories that it takes to get into that calorie deficit. I would not even recommend that for nobody unless it's like the last set of a workout. Say you're doing arms and you did 3 sets of arms. The last set is going to be a burnout, and that's only for endurance. Like when I do 1,000 push-ups, I don't do that for weight loss or muscle gain. I actually do that for meditation. So happens it's workout. I find getting abs you get more better results with time under tension, like just getting on a machine and holding your legs up and having it contracted more than doing 100 reps. You hear what I'm saying? So we got cardio. Cardio, it's cool, but be careful. You don't want to dip into too much muscle, so you want to up your protein. We have a lot of reps. That ain't gonna work, bro. It's gonna keep your muscles tight, blood in your muscles, stuff like that. You might even grow a little muscle, but it doesn't have anything to do with chiseling out. I'm sorry, but it just don't. The next one I got from Tony Pearson. Tony Pearson is a bodybuilder back in the days. He was the bodybuilding Michael Jackson, man. He had a Jerry curl and all. He used to break dance. I think that Kai Green copied a couple of his moves, man. But Tony Pearson, he didn't believe in cardio at all. He believed in two-a-days, working out 2 times a day, 12 hours apart. Let's say working out at 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night. So I did this for 2 years and I got excellent results. I mean, every day my veins was poking out. Blood was always in my muscles. I always had a pump. I was always a little bit sore. I like that little bit sore feeling, like a little bit sore to let you know that, yeah, you still, you know what I'm saying, working out. I had that every day. The only thing about it is I was always exhausted. Okay, so for, let's say, Monday, I work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on 2-a-days. On Monday, I do upper body in the morning and lower body at night. I wouldn't work out on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I do lower body in the morning and upper body at night. I wouldn't work out on Thursday, and then on Friday, upper body in the morning, lower body at night. I did that for a while, and oh man, I got so many good results. I didn't lose as much weight. I wasn't as chiseled like I would like to be, but if you wasn't into bodybuilding and you didn't know what to look for, you would think that I was in tip-top shape. You hear what I'm saying? So 2-a-days, Tony Pearson, is very good. The only thing is that it's time consuming and you run the risk of overtraining. You feel what I'm saying? I remember it was times I work out Monday and I couldn't work back out into Thursday because I needed more time to rest. But overall, that's a good program to lose weight and to get chiseled. The third one is the almighty diet. This goes on top of the list. I don't care what nobody say. You can do 2-a-days. You can do all the cardio you want. You can do all the high reps you want. You is not going to be able to stand next to a person and reveal those deeply, deeply chiseled abs without dieting. Now, the thing about dieting is why a lot of people, would rather do the cardio, would rather do the high reps. You feel what I'm saying? Would rather do the 2-a-days is because dieting, it takes more sacrifice. You already know what I'm about to say, that you're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry more times than you're full, but you're never going to be like really exhausted hungry like that. Another thing is, which makes dieting a lot of people stay away from them, is because you have to be a little bit smart. I mean, you have to know what protein is, carbohydrates. You got to know what fats is, saturated fats. You got to know what simple carbs is, what has simple carbs in it, how much protein. You have to measure the amount of protein. It's a lot of science and thinking inside of dieting. It's not just like you're going to stop eating cake and start eating carrots and then you're going to get a chiseled ab. No, you got to eat at a certain time. You have to stop eating at a certain time. You have to drink a certain amount of water. You have to not drink a certain amount of water at this time. There's things that have sugar and sodium up in it that you never even thought that had sugar and sodium up in it. And you have to know all of this stuff. But dieting is the king. You can literally not do no cardio, no 2-a-days, no high reps, which high reps ain't gonna work anyway. You could not do that and just have a good diet, and be way more chiseled than these guys who's working out every single day. You hear what I'm saying? I remember back in the days, you hear what I'm saying? I used to see crackheads pushing baskets down the street, drinking water and eating a tuna sandwich or something. Some of the most chiseled people in my life, believe it or not, was crackheads there was can hunting in the trash cans. They'd come off that trash can, and they might be skinny. You hear what I'm saying? They might not have no teeth, but they got a six-pack and obliques. You be like, dang, nigga, you smoking crack. You look like you Bruce Lee. You hear what I'm saying? So working out really don't have nothing to do with being chiseled. That's nutrition. That's being in the calorie deficit, having low body fat and low water. The quickest way to do that is dieting. Well, it's not the quickest. I say cardio, yeah, cardio, but the best way to do it is dieting. It might take a little bit longer, but when you reach your goal, you sit up here and you look like me. I feel real good. I take my shirt off in the wintertime, in the summertime, in the fall, in the spring. You hear what I'm saying? Remember this if you don't remember nothing at all. 70% diet, the rest of it can be working out, man, for the chisel. And one more thing for the guys that want to be models and stuff like that, man. I got some bad news, man. After this year, they just gonna buy our likeness. Like I could go and I could make $300 real quick with a torso shot. They just take my head off. They take everything below the belt off, and then they just have my torso, and then they have put somebody else's head on it, or however they manipulate it. That's what they used to pay for. Now you're going to go up in there, and they're going to offer you like $1,000 for your likeness. You're going to have to sign a contract, and you're not going to be able to model no more. It's not like. It's different, man. It's different. Everything is changing up. If you're thinking about getting into modeling, you know what I'm saying? Then I think that you should have different plans. Acting too. Acting. They just about to start paying for our likeness. I heard this straight out the horse's mouth. This is the last year of all of that, going into these photo shoots and making all of this money and doing all of this stuff. Nope, you're going to go to one photo shoot. They're going to tell you to turn around, do all of this stuff, and that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back at you with another video. Peace.